So, one day a man is suddenly killed by demons, and he is dragged to hell, literally. And from then on, people from around the world are randomly sent hellbound. These supernatural events go viral all across the globe and gives birth to these crazy religious cults, the Arrowhead and the New Truth. The New Truth tries to profit and gain power off of these events. They believe that those who are hellbound are just simply nasty sinners. The Arrowhead is a disturbing group who go around forcing people to be righteous and believe in getting rid of sinners, even if that means using violence or policing people around. This show is a cold, brutal, bloody, slow-moving drama soaking wet from violence. A story that is less horror film-like and more so shares odd similarities to HBO's extraordinary series, The Leftovers. That show is a masterpiece, but I found Hellbound to be one big fucking hot mess. The ominous score is wicked, and the sound design makes nearly every scene feel like one big, quiet, spooky blockbuster. The cast is solid as fuck, and this 6-episode series has one of the most attention-grabbing plot lines of 2021. And this series is from the director of the beloved movie Train to Busan. This live streamer is maybe the most annoying character of 2021 for me. Not even a left field changeup to his character in the finale is enough to stop him from being aggravating as hell. He's just constantly spewing nonsense as an advocate of those new dumbass religious cults, the Arrowhead and the New Truth. The only characters that stood out to me and the only performances that got to me, in my personal opinion, was Yoo Ah-in, who is frighteningly convincing as young Jinsu, and the badass Min Hyun, who is wonderfully played by Kim Hyun-joo. There's a out of fuck nowhere fight sequence done with her in one take during the later episodes that just blew me away. That was so excellently shot, and it was such an adrenaline rush that it's sad such a scene was put into such a conflicting series. There's no doubt that the show is ambitious, which is very commendable. I mean, this show is asking such questions as, what is a sinner? Should sinners be tortured publicly? Can we as a people walk through life sin-free? Are humans cursed to be forever bound by sin? This show is even tackling God himself. The situation involving a baby in later episodes is batshit crazy, and the way that society adapts to a world where demons run in and out of reality is wild as hell. But we barely learn anything else about these monsters. In fact, the monsters are barely even seen in the show. The series would have been far more interesting if it was more horror film-like and concentrated on the mysteries surrounding these creatures and the dreadful suspense before they arrive. Instead, too much attention is given to the often boring, eye-roll-inducing, crazed religious cults. In fact, so much time is given to these cults that it's weird that this is one big supernatural thriller and not like a 6-episode true crime drama or mystery. The CGI on the creatures is pretty bad. The baby in later episodes looks super fake. It looks like they used some pretty bad CGI there as well. The last 30 minutes of the show doesn't make any fucking sense. And the last shot in the show is one of the weirdest plot twists ever. And unfortunately, I was more frustrated and baffled by it than anything else. Personally, most of these characters, I didn't connect to them, nor was I emotionally or intellectually stimulated by them, at least not substantially speaking. The plot gets so lost in shit relating to the religious cults that even at 6 episodes, the show is just too long and tedious. Hellbound would have worked far better as a 100-minute long movie or even a short film. I tried loving it, but it's trying way too hard to be philosophically deep and weird and dark that it just comes across as overlong, silly, and a lot of times accidentally darkly hilarious. It just all becomes so absurd. Holy shit. I don't know. Apparently it's got a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes currently, so maybe I'm just in the minority, but I just didn't connect to this thing. Personally, these 6 episodes felt like 16 long ass episodes. Again, if I had to describe this series in one word, I would say exhausting. Personally, I am feeling a 6 out of 10 for this one.